My name is Brian Jackson, and this is a video assignment of the course entitled Christian World and Life View. And I have to address a question, and the question is, can true meaning be found apart from God? And if so, why? And if not, why not? Let me start with an example. If I was a robot maker and I created or made a robot for a specific purpose and for specific reasons in the earth realm, and somehow I got separated from the robot, and the robot found itself alone in the world, the robot would never know its true meaning or function or purpose unless it got reconnected with me, because I'm the robot's maker. So using that same analogy compared to God, God is our creator. He created all mankind. And to truly know your purpose and plan for being on the earth and in the earth realm, you would have to get it from your maker, your creator, who is God. So apart from knowing God's plan and purpose for our lives, life can really have no true meaning. Recently I read this book entitled The Purpose-Driven Life by Pastor Rick Warren. And this book has changed my life. It has answered a lot of questions that I had in my mind about my life and about things I went through or things God permitted me to go through. Now I have a clear understanding about life. I recommend that if you haven't read this book, to read this book. It came out in 2002, so I'm assuming most of you all have read this book, but it's really enlightening. It's really helpful to me. And what I want to do, I want to read a paragraph from this book. It's chapter 1, page 17. I'm going to read the first paragraph. The first sentence says this: "It's not about you." That's the first sentence of the chapter. It goes on to say, "The purpose of your life is far greater than your own personal fulfillment, your peace of mind, or even your happiness. It's far greater than your family, your career, or even your wildest dreams and ambitions. If you want to know why you were placed on this planet, you must begin with God. You were born by His purpose and for His purpose." So basically, if you think about it, I never thought about it until I read this book. Before we were born, before we even existed, before the worlds were formed, God knew us and knew about us, and He knew He had a specific plan and purpose for our lives, again, before we were even created, before we knew ourselves. So again, to find true meaning of our lives, we have to seek God's plan and purpose for our lives. If we don't do that, then life can really have no true meaning for us as human beings, whether you're Christian or non-Christian. So basically the answer to the question is, no, there cannot be any true meaning to life without knowing God's specific plan and purpose for your life. That's what it comes down to. Again, I didn't know it until recently. I'm a Christian. I was born and raised in the church. I've been a Christian for several years. So I can safely say that most Christians have no clue about their true meaning in life or God's plan and purpose for their lives. And especially for people who are not Christian, they definitely don't know what God's plan and purpose for their life is, and therefore life cannot have any true meaning for them. I'm going to read something else out of the book. It's under the title, The Benefits of Purpose-Driven Living. It's 5 basic statements, and number 1 says, knowing your purpose gives meaning to your life. Number 2 says, knowing your purpose simplifies your life. Number 3 says, knowing your purpose focuses your life. Number 4 says, knowing your purpose motivates your life. And number 5 says, knowing your purpose prepares you for eternity. Basically what the book is saying, that life on earth is God preparing us for life in eternity. So it's not about what we want to come here and do and accomplish as far as being successful, being rich, achieving financial goals or educational goals. It's about what God has for us to do in the earth realm to prepare us for eternity. Whatever our assignment is on the other side of this life with Him in eternity. So that's what it basically comes down to. I could go on, but again, I recommend this book. If you haven't read it, read it. It's very enlightening, very eye-opening. Thank you very much.